Hey, 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 all this clown ass shit. Man, what is going on? I'm turning this clown ass shit down. Damn. What is going on? What is going on? We are back. We are black. What is going on with y'all? I'm your boy, Warren G. And a place to be. I'm not the real Warren G, because I was the real Warren G. My clown ass probably be chilling somewhere on the beach. But anyway, it's your boy, Warren G, and the place to be. Been clown free and sucker free since 2003. You know what it is. This is the No I Don't Know podcast. You know I'm going to hit y'all up again. It's hot than a motherfucker today. I was just complaining about how cold it is. Now it's hot than a motherfucker. I'm sweating like a pedophile at a kindergarten graduation. God damn. But anyway, man, I just thought I'd hit y'all real quick with a little something. Appreciate everybody that's been listening, subscribing. Y'all know that shit. You like it, hit the like button. If not, whatever. I don't give a fuck. It's the internet. Who gives a fuck? We already know how it go. Clown ass internet. Sometimes YouTube be working, sometimes it don't. That's why I be having to type the chat to make sure the shit work. You know what I'm saying? That's why sometimes y'all see me typing in this motherfucker with my slow typing ass. But anyway, okay, good. It's working again. Because they always be talking about, oh, it's not working, all this other bullshit. But anyway, man, I want to know, did anybody have their Easter suits on? But anyway, she said, looking ass. But anyway, hey, man, another day, another 10 cents for us black people. Because we don't make no real money in the corporate America setting. And even the niggas at the highest heights, you still a slave, Neo. So you already know what it is. I was at the clown ass corporate plantation today. Y'all know how that shit go. Man, how to navigate through the system. The reason why I named it that, one, because I was reading this article about Kamala Harris and how she's trying to do the gun control. You know, everybody trying to get on this clown ass gun control shit. I'm tired of that shit too. Matter of fact, I'm tired of all these clown ass motherfuckers. Look, it's in to be a black coon. So I'm just telling y'all that right. It is in to be a Sambo. If you a Sambo, you will make it to the top. If you a coon, you will make it. That's a fact. If you're not smiling and you're not being phony and fake, you're not gonna make it. You know, but I suggest that you do that because you can live with yourself and you can sleep better at night. If you cooning and samboing and kissing ass and all this other shit, or licking ass, however you want to take it, ladies and gentlemen, you know, if that's what you want to do, man, do your thing. But it's for me, in my house, we gonna serve the Lord. No, I'm just fucking with y'all. But as for me and mine, man, I ain't into all that shit. I don't promote that. I really don't promote kissing ass and all that. To me, that's not how you navigate through the system. If you want to keep, you know, your mental toughness and just move through it, you just don't try to befriend nobody. Just go on about your way. You will naturally navigate the people that you need to be around. The reason why I named the title How to Navigate Through the System is because I don't want my people and people that I know that may not have, you know, the time to read. You know, I don't really have a lot of time to read, but they have the time to read, don't really know what's going on. I don't want you to think that's the example that you're supposed to be doing, like, oh, kissing ass and being like Obama and Kamala Harris and all these clown motherfuckers. This is just my personal view. If all y'all that's listening on SoundCloud, I'll fuck with y'all. If not, fuck out of here. You don't have to listen. But anyway, you can eat a sub dick sandwich. But anyway, if you feeling my perspective, then, you know, hang out a little while and check out what I'm talking about. I prefer that we don't do the ass kissing because they don't respect this as it is. And y'all always hear me talking about the corporate plantation because that's where we all gotta go. Man, everybody that probably listen to this shit, all y'all motherfuckers work at the goddamn job. And that's a fact. Everybody gotta get up and go to work. I don't give a fuck if you work graveyard. I don't care if you are the supervisor, you the director, whatever. If you black, clown, you ain't nothing but a supervisor anyway. It ain't your company, you don't own it. And that's the thing that I had to reprogram my mind about going hard for a job that ain't, I don't own that shit. That's why I just be like, my health comes first, and I don't give a fuck. I'm not finna stress myself out. I'm not finna be pushing myself to the limit for nobody. Fuck them. You can't respect that, then oh well. And another thing is, We gotta look at these symbolisms. People like Kamala Harris and gun control and all this clown ass shit. Look, motherfuckers don't talk no gun control when we was over in Iraq killing all those motherfucking Iraqis, or when y'all assassinated Muammar Gaddafi. We weren't talking about gun control then, or when clown ass Obama, who was the drone strike king, who was using drones to kill everybody in the third world country. Fuck out of here, man. This shit is all symbolisms. Then they use niggas to do the shit. Like I said before, I'm always talk about reparations, all this other stuff. You see what Joe Biden said. For all y'all that don't know, ask Joe Biden about reparations, see how he feel. That motherfucker was like, basically, fuck y'all niggas. That wasn't me. That was my great-great-great-grandfathers that did that. So, oh well, I don't owe y'all niggas shit. But we still smiling with these motherfuckers. Man, I don't smile with a motherfucker. Oh, and just to remind y'all, black people cannot be racist because racism is the competition between other races to accumulate resources and use those resources to manipulate the system for your people. And since we don't own any boats, ships, cakes, pies, none of that shit, bridges, corporations, we don't own shit. We can't oppress people. So I don't want to hear that shit. Oh, and what I said on the last podcast, it stands. And all the other ones too. I don't give a fuck. I don't care if you think I'm racist, then you just a fucking clown. But I can tell you this right now. I'm tired of how things are going down. And I'm not trying to rhyme either. I don't like that shit. They putting motherfuckers like Kamala Harris and Corey Hooker, because I feel like he hoeing and he prostituting his ass and trying to align himself with actresses and all this other shit. Nah, man, fuck all that, man. But then when you start asking a nigga about black people, motherfuckers start talking about the LGBTQ, LMNOP, XYZ. Nigga, we ain't asked you about that shit. We asked you about us. Why is it every time it's time to talk about us, motherfuckers start getting selective amnesia? Selective memory. Oh, you know, it's about all people. Why is it every time? That's why it's like, know how to navigate. The people that's around you that's smiling with you and talking with you, those people are necessarily not your friends. That's a fact. That's a fact. And don't you ever forget that shit. And for all my brothers and sisters, when you go to this corporate plantation, don't go there to make friends. Go there to conduct business. Have business relationships and nothing more. That's it. Don't go to the corporate plantation to be making friends, because these motherfuckers are not your friends and they fake and they phony. And I'm going to keep saying this over and over again because we got to know how to conduct ourselves. Man, I'll be laughing when I'll be at the corporate plantation because let me tell you something. The crabs in the barrel shit is real. Not even that. Just how niggas be acting is real. Especially black women. Now, I love my sisters to death. I love them to death. But, man, some of them, I'll be laughing my ass off at them because I'll be like, man, y'all really think that y'all gonna get somewhere not smiling with motherfuckers like me? I'll be laughing. This is why I'll be laughing. I'll be wanting to say them dumbass black bitches, I'll be wanting to say, you dumb bitch. They don't even like you. They don't fuck with you. You're a nobody. So while you looking at me upside my head, bitch, you so far down the totem pole, but that's how we look and view each other. Those type of people, I don't even tolerate. I don't even see them as one of me. Because when you act like that, I just be like, fuck them. You ain't got to say nothing to me. Oh, I deal with it all the time. I deal with it all the time. I'm me. Look, man, let me tell y'all something about navigating through the system. I remember one time I was at the corporate plantation. It was a while ago. This was a minute ago. And these motherfucking Caucasians was all talking shit about me, right? And I was laughing my ass off because I didn't give a fuck. Hey, what's happening, screwhead? Kamala Harris is in wolf in sheep clothing. I'm talking to the chat room. That's a fact. Man, fuck that bitch. But anyway, while she was putting all them parents in jail because their kids can't go to school. She didn't want to talk about that shit, though. Man, please. She's a provocateur. She's probably an agent. She for them. She just like Obama's clown ass. If y'all ain't learned by now, I'll never forget. This is what I mean about being a Sambo, knowing how to navigate through the system and knowing how to like be able to read certain things when you're dealing with the corporate plantation or corporate America. I remember one time this black bitch came up to me. I was rolling. And I just wanted to let you know those people over there talking about you. I'm not in it. First of all, this is how I look at things. If you come up to somebody and tell somebody, hey man, they over there talking shit about you, and if you need, a witness, I got you. I could appreciate that. But what I don't respect is when a motherfucker come running up to you telling you some bullshit, but then they don't want to stand on it. Oh, but you ain't here. I'm just trying to let you know. Man, that's some coon Sambo shit to me. And that's why these bitches still be in the position that they in. And niggas too. That's why I don't respect nobody that can't stand on their own 2 feet. I don't like followers. I like leaders. We have something in common. We don't believe in shit that a motherfucker tell us. I don't give a fuck if they do tell you. Jesus said it. I don't care about that shit. That don't mean you're supposed to believe it. Just because they be like, oh, the world is round, clown. Then let me get in the spaceship. Let me get in the rocket that y'all sent to the so-called moon, and I want to see the moon. My goddamn self. I want to see the earth. I want to see how it look. Fuck out of here. You don't know what the fuck these people telling you. That's why it's so important that we have a code of conduct and how we conduct ourselves and how we navigate. I often be looking at motherfuckers that just got on the corporate plantation. I'll be laughing at their asses. I'll be like, man, I ain't telling them shit. That's why it makes it so hard for you to team up with your people, because your people are so in alignment with the system of white supremacy, and everybody want to dry shit and tell each other, not smile with each other. I'll be laughing. Go ahead, you can smile with all. This is why I'll be laughing at my people. When they smile with everybody with you, I'll be laughing because they don't even respect you. They don't even respect you. And that's why I'll be laughing. And that's exactly why we could never move forward as a people. That's why I just be like, I be looking, I just be laughing, man. And I just be like, man, fuck it, man. Fuck these bitches. And fuck these niggas that act like that, man. That's why Warren don't smile. He keep to his motherfucking self, because I don't got time to be nobody's Dr. Phil. And I'm not talking about Dr. Phil Valentine, a real doctor. Not that cul-de-sac bald head motherfucker that be on TV acting like he really a doctor. Fuck out of here. Anything Oprah sign, I don't fuck with no. Anything Oprah co-sign, I don't fuck with like that. So she's in alignment with the system too. So I don't care. She interviewed all them people about Michael Jackson, and then when it came out they was lying, then she wanted to retract, not really say nothing. But I'm still waiting for you to interview Harvey Weinstein's accusers. We're still waiting, Oprah, with your big head ugly ass. Fuck out of here. Let me read something from chat. Would you say screwhead? She locked up more black men than Trump? Yeah. And so look, she locked up more black men than Trump, and Obama, more black men was assassinated under Obama on TV than any other president. So I don't want to hear that shit, man. How do you navigate through the system? I'm gonna tell you how this is how Warren navigate. I try to be in alignment with people that's for the movement of my people. Like Dr. Francis Cress Welsing teaches us, why don't you white people tell us what y'all saying when black people are not around? Y'all know what we say. We put it on records. We say it to y'all face. See, that's the difference. Confident people gonna let you know where they stand. They gonna move on. People that are non-confident, they gonna go in little corners and talk and hide and laugh and gossip. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of shit that I don't want to be around. That's why when I'm on the corporate plantation, I don't smile with nobody. Because you ain't finna hear me in no gossip. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I don't want to know. Fuck out of here. Leave me the fuck out of here. Leave me the fuck alone. I don't care. I'm done. And the reason why I'm like that too is because I look at it this way. You don't know what other people gonna do, but you know what you gonna do. So if you know what you're gonna do, have your plan and move forward with it. Stop going for these symbolisms. And I'm not just talking about the corporate plantation. I'm talking about in life. What's your path? What you trying to do? I be thinking about that shit all day, every day. What am I trying to do outside of this corporate plantation? You already a slave. It's just like Louis Anderson and motherfucking Coming to America. I'm on fries right now, but hopefully I'll be on the cash register, and that's when the big bucks come in. Come on, man. That's bullshit. Nah. I don't even know why that message is not showing, Screwhead. The chat room probably fucked up. Let me see. But anyway, that's how we think. And I'm gonna tell you why we think like that, because that's our version of success. We try to model the behavior of what people show us. Oh, go be some CEO or be like Adam Silver, the bald head Martian looking motherfucker that's the commissioner of the NBA. Man, get the fuck out of here. You see that motherfucker? Man, get the fuck out of here. That nigga look like an alien for real. But that's how they want you to be. No mustache, acting like a clown. Haven't y'all Bill Gates, Warren Buffett, Jeff Bezos, they all look like clowns. That's what that's the model of success though. It ain't Al Heyman. You know, it ain't none of it ain't Jay Prince. Motherfuckers that don't smile with you. It ain't Nipsey Hussle. No, it's gotta be Nipsey Hussle now because he's dead. But when he was alive, they didn't really want to fuck with that nigga. Especially Caucasians. Because he was trying to wake motherfuckers up. When you navigate in the system, you have to understand, when you start having knowledge of self, know that a lot of the shit they put in front of you is fugazi. It's a trap. It's not real. It's the Matrix. That's why motherfuckers be like this. Just in case, you know, in that motherfucking clown ass chair. We gotta know, to me, I'll just tell you, I'll tell you from my perspective. I used to think that a long time ago, like, oh, you know, I want to move up, you know, buy me a big old house and everybody can see how successful I am. Man, I feel more successful reading these books and I can actually say I read them and I can tell you what's in them. That's what I feel good about. I don't feel good about cheering on Kamala Harris's clown ass or Joe Biden or Bill or Hillary Clinton. None of them, fuck them motherfuckers, man. And people are not for you. Vote locally. And even if you vote locally, you better read Black Labor, White Wealth or Powernomics. And I'm going to keep saying that. I'm going to keep championing Dr. Claude Anderson because he's telling you what the fuck is really going on. Come on, man. It's too much symbolism. Oh, we want to dance. You know? Hey, that's what we want to do. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes down to nitty gritty, all right, man, we're going to start having to read, study. We're going to have to start incorporating ourselves, detaching ourselves from the social security number because that's what makes you the slave. We got to look deeper into the loopholes in the system and see why they put these laws in place. Let's get us an etymology dictionary. No, we think that shit is some corny nerd shit. And you only supposed to be conscious to be like that. I don't even consider myself conscious. I just consider myself more informed and less dumb. Let me see. She married a white man that she already be a flag laughing loud. Hey, let me tell you something. And I'll say this. And Hillary Clinton, but blackface. Exactly. That's a fact. Now, like I said before, if Kamala Harris was married to a nigga like John B or something, then we'll have a different perspective. If it was like John B, a white boy that grew up around black people, that understands black people's struggle, and ain't on no bullshit, that's different. But when you with somebody that's aligned with the system, motherfuckers think that, he's with a Mexican, or he's with a white person, or she's with, man, you gonna be look at Barack Obama. He was aligned with them the whole time. Obama's vice president said on record, I'm not giving y'all niggas shit for reparations because we not responsible for that shit. That was our forefathers that were responsible for that. So what does that tell you? So I watch all that shit. You can have the I'm looking at black, but I'm watching the contents of your character and how you act. That's a fact. Because let me tell you, I work around, look, at the corporate plantation, of course it's multicultural. It's the corporate plantation. They gonna sprinkle a few niggas in there, you know, but everybody else is Caucasian. Even if you white, you still Caucasian. You ain't nothing but, you're nothing but white speaking Spanish. Because Hispanic is not a race. I don't give a fuck. And that's why I be laughing. Because motherfucker get around black, I remember I heard a Latino sister say, oh yeah, they whitewash. Clown, you are too. You're nothing but white speaking Spanish. First of all, your language comes from Spain. So that's in Europe. So no, you classified as white. Fuck out of here. But anyway, I watch a motherfucker and I watch how they conduct themselves. I don't care who you with. I've been like this. I've been like this for the last probably like 20 years. Because I've been around a lot of people, women, men, you know what I'm saying? I've been around, like I told that story about that sister That Latino sister who had the black kids, she had to mix biracials, what they call the black kids, and her dad was like looking down on her because she was with a black man. I didn't appreciate that shit, and I let it be known. I was like, that's some whack ass shit. We built the country, and you talking about he looking down on us. Like I said before, you flew here. We grew here. So I don't want to hear that shit. That's a fact. And that's why when you look at these symbolisms like Kamala Harris, he talk about gun control and all that. Well, what the fuck was the gun control at when that race soldier, that representative of the system of white supremacy, shot and assassinated Philando Castile on Facebook Live in front of his daughter? Where was the gun control at there? Oh, my bad. That's because the race soldiers have the guns. Then fuck it. You want to do gun control? Take the guns away from all the goddamn everybody. Nobody has the guns, and all you can do is hit a motherfucker upside the head. There's probably less motherfuckers in prison. See, that's the thing I'm saying, man. This shit is all symbolism. You gotta know how to navigate through this shit. Take the meat and leave the bone. Stop looking at motherfuckers like Corey Hooker and Kamala Nefarious, Kamala Harris. Stop taking what they say. We just did, because anytime we see somebody black, we want to just jump all over it. And then why is it none of these politicians have sat down with Dr. Claude Anderson? Why has none of these politicians sat down with Dr. Boyce Watkins? A mathematician, someone that could build mathematical systems, somebody that could give us some type of economic plan for black people. Why don't these black people? They not gonna meet with them. You know why they not gonna meet with them? Because they for them. They for the system. They for y'all. Y'all niggas be thinking, oh, Kamala Harris, fuck that bitch. Bitch ain't gonna never be. Hey, what's going on? TML. Hey, bros, what's that? Oh, what's that? I'm like, who the fuck is that? That nigga said Hillary Clinton blackface. That's a fact. I don't trust none of them motherfuckers. I don't care. They all corrupt. Democrats, Republicans, this is the options that they gave you. It's like going to the grocery store. You're only buying what they give you. You really don't have a choice. If you go watch The Matrix, I think Reloaded, when Morpheus and Trinity went to go see the Merovingian. And when they went to go see the Merovingian, they were like, oh, we all have a choice. He was like, choice is an illusion between those with power and those without. So the people with power, they give you the choice. Like Donald Sterling said about the Clippers. By the way, the Clippers, their logo, that ship, that's a slave ship, by the way. It's called the Baltimore Clipper. Just thought you might want to know that. But anyway, while y'all clown asses cheering for the Clippers, fuck out of here. She even voted for police officers to not have body cameras. Of course she voted for police officers not to. Look, let me tell you something about the camera. They can manipulate that too. It's almost like when y'all look at those police cameras, remember, when y'all look at those police cameras, think of it as the media and how when they give you the news, it's clips and edited a certain way. And they can edit that camera footage. That shit ain't real. Don't get it twisted. It's all like, man, look, don't believe nothing they give you. They gave you food and look at how it's fucking everybody up. Man, I remember when I first started drinking alkaline water. Motherfuckers looking at me like, why you drinking that water? What's the difference? Because I had did thorough research on, it's different. Because I was drinking a whole bunch of water. And I'm like, damn, but I'm still thirsty. I started drinking alkaline water. After I drank my gallon, I was good. I would drink damn near 2 gallons of regular water and I'd still be fucking thirsty and dehydrated. I drank 1 gallon of alkaline water, I'm good. But let me tell you why. Because they give you the choice. And then when they start seeing that people found loopholes, like, hey, that's not good water. Here's the good water right here. Then when you start looking where the good water is, now you got to make a different choice, but they still give you the choice because they've had this alkaline water for years. They know about this shit. Don't get it twisted. They give you your choice. You don't make no choice. When you go to a grocery store, you can't say, I want some stuff that's not here. They're going to tell you, well, it's not here. You better go to another clown-ass store, clown. Fuck out of here. No, you got to go to the store, and they give you the choice. Remember that. She had descendants of Canadian, Jamaican, and Indian, but she is using her small percentage of African American to get on our side. Of course. They gonna always, because they use your vote to get in, and then they fuck you over, and then they cater to Caucasians, and they hide under the guise of, I'm the president for all people, or I'm the commissioner for all people. Like as if we like fuck you niggas, y'all don't exist. Even though y'all did build the country, y'all get treated fucked up at the corporate plantation. You get treated fucked up in basketball, baseball, football, everything. You get treated fucked up in everything. But sorry y'all, I gotta go with the dominant society. And the majority of those people that are politicians, they ain't nothing but agents for the system. All them motherfuckers, Macari sellers, all them motherfuckers, fuck them all, man. Fuck a politician, man. Them motherfuckers. No, you know what? Buy them. That's the only way they gonna do what you want. Get your money and buy them motherfuckers. That's what you motherfuckers gotta start doing. And stop just believing in Jesus said and going to church. No, hold them up. If you going to church, hold the pastors accountable. Okay, what we doing for the community? Are we finna buy property? We about to, no, just buy the property to turn into a little Christian school so you can get more revenue. No. Buy the property so you can lease it to the people in the neighborhood. But we don't think about that because we don't want to hold them motherfuckers accountable because we feel like as long as we give our tithes and we faithful, we gonna go to heaven. And somebody gonna come get you when you die. Get the fuck out of here, man. We'll put that religion and the religious beliefs over everything else. Not spirituality, but religious beliefs. Some shit that they gave you. They gave you that too. And then the shit that you can't find, like voodoo and voodoo. You know, the shit that really counts, we get the buck in our eyes. I don't do no voodoo. That bullshit. That's embarrassing to watch a white man study our religion and say, this is your religion, though. This is what was used to destroy the Caucasians who were trying to colonize Haiti. They used this. But no. We don't use no voodoo. Sometimes I just be tripping, man. I be like, what the fuck is going on, man? Sometimes people use they'll use the likeness or the commonality. That's why they like black people. That's why I remember when Herman Cain was running. That clown ass nigga. And that nigga started off, Amazing Grace. And then all them bitches came out talking about why you seen that Amazing Grace, you trying to take some pussy from me. And then he had to step out of the race. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. These motherfuckers is all corrupt. And all the people and all these corporations, they don't give a fuck. They gonna step on your head. So you gotta know how to navigate through the system. Don't get caught up in symbolisms. Don't get caught up in titles and, oh, well, I got this and I got that. If those materials make you who you are, then you're nobody. Because you're nobody without them. I'm more confident because I have knowledge now. Not a whole lot, but I got way more knowledge than I ever had in the last 10 years. I'll tell you that. I've always thought this way, but reading these books have changed my motherfucking perspective. That's a fact. And that's that's how you navigate. Getting a deeper knowledge of who you are, what you want to do. And look, and when you get around people and you start talking about your aspirations, you know, once they start hitting you with this, man, you don't want to do that and all that's why. Look, that's one way of thinking, and that's one way of looking at it. But you want to magnetize people that looks at things in an abstract view and not just, because most people, let me tell you what, most people are drones, y'all. Whether they black, white, Mexican, I don't care, they drones. They just go to work every day and they can't wait to go to fucking work every day and see everybody at work. Watch those people. Just look at their life. Look at their life. Ask them what they doing outside of it. The majority of them, they ain't got shit going on. If you happy to get up, especially my people, if you happy to get up and go to the corporate plantation every day, to get the fuck away from me, man. That's some bullshit. We built the country and they got you and me and everybody thinking that, oh, this is what you're supposed to be doing. Working until you're 80 years old and then, just by the way, there is no more fucking Social Security. So better have a 401k. Oh, by the way, if you want to tap into that 401k, we're going to tax you. That type of shit, man. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. You know, I look at these things, I'm like, man, y'all got to look outside the box, look outside of the norm. That's what I do. I always look outside the norm. Let me read from Gerald. Why does she mention MLK all the time? Look, I was thinking that too. Hey, Screwhead, I swear I was thinking that. While I was talking, I'm like, that bitch always be, no, not just her, everybody. Everybody is, look, first of all, the system loves Martin Luther King. But this is one thing that the system is not telling our millennials and our fellow melanated brothers and sisters. Martin Luther King was not assassinated because of integration and he wanted black people and white people to get along. Martin Luther King was assassinated because he wanted the money that was owed to us. He wanted reparations, y'all. That's why. We gotta understand what's going on, man. That nigga was like, okay, we coming for the money now. Cause y'all motherfuckers is doing too much. So we want the fucking money. But then they like, oh, you want the money, nigga? Bang. Shots fired. And all those other motherfuckers like Jesse Jackson, all the motherfuckers, Messy Jesse and Al Sharpton, all them, they was agents for the system. Al Sharpton was on video talking about, trying to explain, oh no, I wasn't an agent, you know, undercover agent for the FBI. I just was cooperating with the FBI. Clown. You were an op. So when you hear motherfuckers, you start using those talking points, and please believe you me, I'm glad you said that. When you hear a Caucasian or a melanated person bring up, first of all, you hear a melanated person bring up Martin Luther King and the contents of any type of bullshit, those are white people's talking points. Listen to see if they bring up Malcolm X, or if they bring up Marcus Garvey, or if they bring up Jean-Jacques Dessalines. Bring him up. Why we don't talk about him? But we always talking about clown ass, all this other clown ass shit, and Frederick Douglass with the clown ass part shit, and no diss, but goddamn, we always talking about that nigga. You know, we talk a little bit about Booker T, and we talk a little bit about W.E.B. Du Bois, and the talented 10th. It's a lot of niggas that think like him. Uppity niggas. And Hayward Shepherd, niggas sitting on the porch, can't wait to go tell on somebody. There's a bunch of y'all niggas I bet you y'all niggas at work right now telling on somebody. You know she came in 5 minutes late. That bullshit. That's why when people get to mentioning Martin Luther King and all that, I just be like, so they mentioned MLK? Are you gonna mention when he was talking about reparations, when he wanted the money and then he got killed? Or what you gonna talk about? I have a dream one day. That shit is so old, so tired. I'm over it, man. For real. I'm waiting to see when a politician gonna talk about the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. When you gonna talk about Noble Drew Ali? When you gonna talk about the Moors and what they're responsible for? When you gonna talk about our scholars like Dr. Ivan Van Sertima, or Dr. Francis Cress Welsing, or Dr. Claude Anderson? Why don't we talk about them? You gonna hear me? I'm gonna keep talking about them. You know why? Because I feel like every young adult needs to read Black Labor, White Wealth. Every young black person needs to read that. And you need to know exactly what the fuck you about to be up against. Yeah, you can read the autobiography of Malcolm X. Hey, go ahead, read that. But when you done reading it, you know what you need to read? You need to read Black Labor, White Wealth by Dr. Claude Anderson. And then you can read Powernomics by Dr. Claude Anderson. And then you can read The ISIS Papers by Dr. Francis Cress Welsing. Then you can read A Compensatory Counter-Racist Code by Neely Fuller Jr. Then you can read The New Jim Crow by Michelle Alexander. Oh, and these books on there, I read them all. Then you can read Post-Traumatic Slave Syndrome by Dr. Joy DeGruy. How come we don't talk about them? If you read Michelle Alexander's The New Jim Crow, oh my God. All those niggas that got put in jail. It's a fact. Let me read from Jack. In one of her interviews, she brought up Tupac and Biggie and how we need to legalize marijuana, still trying to patter to African Americans. I know. Hey, if you go watch Tariq Nasheed's podcast, he debunked all that. Because I was even thinking that. The first thing I was thinking when she said it on the Breakfast Club, I was like, okay, how old is this lady? Because she looks a lot older. She looks like she could be my mama's age. And I was like, damn, how old is she? Then I was like, she like 56. Bitch, you must have graduated college, you was in the 80s. Tupac didn't come out to the 90s. So what the fuck is you talking about? And Biggie. Bitch, you lying. Exit stage left. Fuck out of here. Oh, what's up, Tommy? Hey, man. Hey, I checked out that book that you referred me to about that. I think he's a white man. He's a pastor, and he talks about how good it feels to be white. I'm about to check that book out because he probably gonna tell us how they really feel. Like Dr. Frances Cress Welsing talks about. She talks about tell white people, if you want to do us a service, tell us what white people are saying when we're not in the room. That's a fact. She talks about the black bull, and it's true. Go on the internet. I started looking that shit up. It's all kinds of bitches talking about, I want a black bull to fuck me real good. And it ain't black women saying that shit either. That fucked me up. The ISIS Papers is a great book, man. Check that shit out. But you have to understand they're going to pander because they so used to black people voting. Look, let me tell you something. I don't diss nobody that don't vote. I think it's sucker shit. That's my perspective. Go ahead and vote, clown. I voted for Obama. I was a clown. Obama, wait, hope. Yeah, you know, hey. Nigga, after that first term, I was like, hey, this nigga ain't saying shit about black people. I mean, goddamn. I mean, this nigga ain't saying shit about black people. That's what, I mean, literally. I mean, literally. I'm telling you, man, these messages started coming in. Literally, he wasn't saying shit about black people. Oh, what's up? I see Tasha in the room, too. I had to click on your thing. I'm like, who is that? Tommy's here. Tasha, hey, what's happening, y'all? But anyway, they're not gonna cater to us anymore because they feel like they don't look. They're not gonna cater to us in the fact of like, oh, quid pro quo, something for something. No, they gonna be like, hey, I just want your vote. And then once they get the vote, it's gonna be benign neglect all over again. Benign neglect been going on, man. I don't understand why everybody act like, man. No, and you know what? Another thing you'll get if you read Black Labor, White Wealth and Partnomics, a meritorious manumission. That's niggas that be going and telling on people. That's niggas that go tell the dominant society what black people got planned. A meritorious manumission is the people who got Denmark VC killed because he had a whole plot to rebel on those white people. And then it was, of course, you know how niggas are, cooning and samboing. We don't love each other because we don't love ourselves. You know what I'm saying? And when you see people like Kamala Harris, they like Kamala Harris. See, Caucasians like that type of shit, insecure ones, because she's comfortable and she's safe. They like a safe, comfortable Caucasian. That's why, a black person. That's why Caucasians don't like Farrakhan. The Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan will not let up on how fucked up they are and what they've done to our people the last 500 years. And that's why I always listen to his speeches. That's why that's why I got The Fall of America by the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. That's a very good book to read. He cold. And that's why I read How to Eat to Live by the most Honorable Elijah Muhammad. That nigga was dope. Genius. And that's why I got The Nations of God and Earth book, The 5 Percenters, because that's a different section under the Nation of Islam. Same teachings. Hey, man, you got to understand what it is. Don't follow nobody. Follow your gut, your mind, magnetize what you want to do, man. And don't be around people that be talking this, oh, man, you know, hey, ain't nothing wrong with working the corporate plantation. I've been doing it for years. Most of the people that watch my shit, they all working at the corporate plantation. I don't trip off that. I just trip off the motherfuckers that can't wait to get up and go to work to just be gossiping and talking to people and having these bogus ass conversations like you really want to be there. That's some crazy shit. Especially if you a man. What is the name of the book again? Which book? Which book are you talking about? You know, Black Labor, White Wealth talks about a meritorious manumission. That's by Dr. Claude Anderson. And then a compensatory counter-racist code, that's by Neely Fuller Jr. These are all on Amazon. And the ISIS papers, that's by Dr. Frances Cress Welsing. And then you know, you got the Browder Files by Tony Browder. You got like right now I'm reading numerology. I don't even know where my book is at. It must be on the table somewhere. I'm almost done. I'm reading that. That's by King Simon. And I just got another book in the mail about numerology. It's by Lloyd Strayhorn or whatever. So I just got that book, so I'm gonna check it out. That numerology shit ain't no joke. I'm about to start clowning niggas that be talking this. I'm a Sagittarius, so you know I like to fuck type shit. Nigga, it isn't just your zodiac sign. What is your numerology? That shit all goes into play. The last one I spoke of, it's gotta be Powernomics by Dr. Claude Anderson and Black Labor White Wealth, and the ISIS Papers, ISIS. The ISIS Papers by Dr. Francis Quest Welsing. The Compensatory Counter-Racist Code by Neely Fuller Jr. I keep saying that so y'all can see it. I'll show it some of y'all. This is the one. This book right here, it's like a book of Eli too. But it's a good book though. It's gonna have you tight. That book is good. And then I always show this book, but I keep showing it to y'all. I don't give a fuck. It's like my Bible. This shit is a great book, man. Great book. And then, let me see what else I got. And y'all need to check this out. And then, this book right here. The Burglary. You want to know about your man, J. Edgar Hoover? Then read that book. That book will tell you all about him. What is wearing a dress, having ass? Fuck out of here, nigga. But I'm telling you, we got to know what it is. And we got to know where we going and have a plan. If one more nigga talking about my Nipsey Hussle shit, and then you be like, yeah, man, what you trying to do? You trying to buy like a shopping center, or you trying to buy some property or something? Shit, nah, nigga, I'm trying to go fuck a bitch. Nigga, what? How does that go with, man? I don't understand niggas, man. Try getting your tea leaves read. Tea leaves read, you know what? I want to get that done, and then I'm going to call King Simon because he does numerology. So he reads your numbers. Because you know your numerology is, for in case y'all don't know, you keep hearing me talk about numerology, that all goes into it. Numerology, your zodiac sign, and I think it's astrology, numerology, and something else goes into it. Shawnee, what's happening? Hey, we was cutting up on Sunday. I know I was acting a fool. But hey, I want to get my tea leaves read too. But you know what? I want to get a tarot card reading, but I want to get it from a black person though. I don't know why. Because I'm going to call King Simon. I think it's like $100 to get it read. But he's going to do my, when you call him, he reads your numbers. So he's a numerologist. See, all these people studied from Dr. Phil Valentine. And Dr. Ben Carson. All it, man, Ashwa Kwesi. These are our elders. We got to know who these people are. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even know Chingy was into numerology like that. And he went to Dr. Phil Valentine's school. I always, talk about that because Dr. Phil Valentine is dope. You go tell Dr. Phil Valentine Jesus said it. He'll laugh at your ass and think you a fucking clown. But I'll say this. I just want to go. I want to get a tarot card reading, but I want to get it from a black person. I want to go to a black medium, and then I want to get numerology done. No, you all good. Don't trip. Look, man, I be trying to time it. Hey, I was at the court plantation too. I'm talking to the chat right now. That's if y'all listen on SoundCloud, I'm talking to the chat. Clown, you want to listen live? Go on YouTube. Look, man, I was on that court plantation had me so fucked up working a nigga to death type shit. So I couldn't even, by the time I was getting off, nigga, it was like 9 o'clock. Who up then? Niggas gotta go to bed to get up and go do the same shit all over again. But this is what I was talking about, Shawnee. When you at the corporate plantation, do you trip when you see people that can't wait to be there and want to get in the corner and gossip and all that? I know that's got to blow your mind. It blows mine, especially after listening to Dr. Boyce Watkins. After you follow and listen to Dr. Boyce Watkins, he tells you everything that goes on at the corporate plantation. Everything. He's going to tell you, man, it blows my mind, some of the shit that he be saying. Because it's a fact. And here's the thing that I want everybody to know. When you get on the corporate plantation, when you navigate through the system, it ain't your job to explain to them the system of white supremacy. Don't let white people fool you. It's called White Fragility. That's a good book too. Get that book, White Fragility. Very good book. It tells you how white people deflect. And then they act like, oh, you know, I'm so sorry. I didn't even know. I didn't even know, you know, it was that bad. And, you know, all that, you know, and I love everybody. Everybody's the same. Like when I did the Justice for Luca podcast before I did it, what made me want to do that podcast, if you ain't checked it out, go check it out on Sunday. What made me do that podcast is because I was on Twitter, and this motherfucker was like, oh, well, police treat all races like that. I said, it's easy to say that when you ain't black, clown. Fuck out of here. And then I had to go in about how the representatives of the white supremacists, which are policemen, bodyguards of the white supremacists, you can say that shit too. They have a history of treating black people fucked up in this country too. Just go and research Andrew Jackson and see what the fuck he was doing to niggas and using the police to do it. So I don't want to hear that shit. And he's on a dollar bill, so I don't want to hear that. But then when you start talking about Muammar Gaddafi, I remember a nigga trying to tell me, oh, Muammar Gaddafi, you know, he was raping people. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't give a fuck. Look, first of all, that's what they told you he was doing. I'm going by what Farrakhan told the people. And Farrakhan's word, the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan's word, holds way more weight than the fucking media that's ran by 5 wealthy people. Fuck that. I don't want to hear that shit. And you're like, well, what did Farrakhan say? The Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, he talked about the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, he talked about how Muammar Gaddafi was going to back, they was going to back his wealth. They was going to back his wealth, or not back our nation's wealth. That's what they was going to do. They was going to back the black nations with his wealth. I'm tripping. He was going to back the Nation of Islam with his wealth. Because they was like, well, wasn't he going to give you $1 billion? He was like, no, he's going to back our movement with his wealth, with Libya's wealth. I'm tripping. Because I'm trying to remember what the fuck he was saying, because it was like one of his long, like he had not like a lecture, but like a long speech. It was dope. And he was talking about how they assassinated him and how he was going to back the Nation of Islam and he was going to give him $1 billion. And then the first time he was going to give the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan and Nation of Islam $1 billion, the government said, if you take that $1 billion, you'll be deemed a terrorist. Facts. I'm just telling you. This is what they do. Don't put nothing past these people, because I don't. And just to let you know, there are black people that are provocateurs and agents as well. And if they're not for the forward movement of our people and making sure, I don't give a fuck who's leading the charge on reparations. Whether you ADOS, I don't give a fuck about all that shit. Just where the fuck is the money at? I don't care about who just call me when the money's there. If you need my help, I'm right there. But I'm not gonna be fighting with niggas about who's in the movement, who's not in the movement. Fuck all that. We so disaggregate and I ain't into that. If I got a difference with my people, I'ma settle it behind closed doors. I just ain't gonna fuck with you. We just ain't gonna speak until we settle that. But I'm not gonna be sitting up here and going at my people and doing that. I don't do that shit. And I don't conduct myself like that at the corporate plantation. Because the dominant society likes to see black people act a fool at the corporate plantation. They like to see you cut a jig, and when hip hop music come on, they want to look at you to dance. You know? But when it comes time to make major decisions at the corporate plantation, how many of y'all black asses do they consult with? That's right. They ain't gonna consult with none of y'all motherfuckers. Thank you. Cut the check. That's it. When you at the corporate plantation, run me my money. And anybody I don't care who's leading the charge on reparations, point me to the line where I'm getting my check. Point me to, no, they'll never get, let me tell you why they don't want to give us reparations. Because they know niggas ain't gonna go to the corporate plantation. Why would we go to the corporate plantation? I'll start my own shit. Why the fuck would I want to go work for them? I'll get my own goddamn benefits. For real. But here's the thing. If the system is controlled by them and dominated by them, then you gotta be beholden to them. That's why everybody's definition of success that are black is theirs. It's not ours. No, you gotta have a fresh ass car and a fresh ass house and have all this other bullshit, all these materials. And then when you sit down and talk to a nigga and be like, hey man, have you read this book, The Burglary? Or have you read such as, hey, you read books? Oh no, man, I don't read books. Then 9 times out of 10, they empty inside. Because to me, how you gonna grow? You're not reading and questing for knowledge. Cause I constantly am. I'm not on here bullshit. I am. What is above, so below. So below, what is above? The Kabbalion. That's a great book to read too. We just gotta know what it is, man. And we gotta stop acting like we owe each other. No, they owe us. They want us to act like we owe each other. You know what we owe each other? Decency, respect, and love. That's what we owe each other. Not fighting with each other in front of the dominant society, not going at each other, not telling each other's business in front of the dominant society. Disagree in private and stand together in public. And if you don't fuck with look, I'm gonna tell you right now, there's a lot of motherfuckers at the corporate plantation that are black I don't fuck with. Period. And I'll probably never fuck with them and fuck them. This is what I tell, especially an angry black. Don't be angry and black. You know what I'm saying? And if you gonna be angry black at they motherfucking asses. Don't be angry and black with your fellow brother and sister. It's so easy to be angry and black at a fellow black person. Why don't you take that energy and hold it towards them white people? I was told once I should become a medium. Weird stuff. Hey, you should do that shit, man. I'm telling you. Look, no diss, but I'm just keep it 100. I feel like black people, we got the power to be mediums. You know, that lady that called me now, the psychic Cleo, she was on some bullshit. But I know we can do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to tell you this. We have the power. Not them. Melanated people, we have the power to tap into stuff like spirituality and everything else that they don't have. And that's a fact. If everything runs on a rhythm, the law of rhythm, you know, like the Kabbalion, like our blue pill and red pill talks about, they don't have that. See, that's why they study our systems so bad and then they give us they shit. Here, you can have this bullshit while we studying the real shit, which is y'all shit. Own your gift. That's real. Own that shit. All right, then. All right, then, Tomisha. Man, I'm telling you, man. Hey, become a medium. I wish I knew a medium. Shit. I'll be tapping into the other realm all the damn time. Hey, man, so what's going on over there? What do you think I need to do? Woo. Hey, I'm telling you, this shit is real. We have the power. It's just what they do is they watch and they learn, like Pythagoras. That's why everybody calls him this man. No, Pythagoras, all he was doing was stealing what the fuck we already had. And that's a fact. Stolen legacy. We got to understand what we are the gods. Once you start, we're the gods. That's why I don't smile. Man, fuck a smile. What the fuck I need to smile at somebody for when my people built the country? I'm going to keep saying that. And that's what I say on Twitter. We built the country. Y'all owe us more than money. But let me tell you something. If Caucasians woke up tomorrow and black people was in charge of everything, they'd be jumping out of buildings and I don't give a fuck what nobody say. And they'd be killing themselves because that's what fuels them. They can tell a nigga what to do and look down on the nigga. So I don't want to hear that shit. Y'all can think what y'all want to think. That's what I think. Until somebody show me different. Don't model that fuckery behavior of that's not how you navigate through a system. It's smiling and cooning and samboing and buck dancing and ass kissing and ass licking. That's not how you move through a system. That's how you run. That's how you jog in place. Moving through a system is getting in there, getting your money and getting the fuck out of there and trying to be creative outside of that job. No matter what it takes. Fuck all that other bullshit. When you know you have a higher purpose, you feel better. And I know I have a higher purpose. That's why I started doing the podcast. I don't give a fuck who be watching this shit. I do it because it's therapy for me. You notice they trying to push this mental health shit on us now. Mental health. Oh, go see a therapist and all that other shit. Yeah. No, black people should be black people's therapists. We just got to know how to put our differences to the side and understand where people are coming from. It's all about perspectives. And the commonality between us melanated people is we have the best perspective on life. They don't. See, don't get caught up on listening to the Jeff Bezos and that one dude that was real cool with Nipsey Hussle, the white dude, and being a speaker about, you can accumulate wealth. You're white, nigga. So you can go out and live and dream big. You're white. The deck is stacked in favor for you. It's stacked against me and my people. So we don't have the same luxuries of, just dream. And, I can't just wake up and be like, even if I get fired, I'll find another job. No, nigga, that's not how it works. I just tired of everybody thinking that the system of white supremacy is not real and that Caucasians in this country, what they have done, the history of what they've done is not like what they doing. They still doing it now. That's why I'm like this. I draw the line in the sand with motherfuckers. You don't have to draw. I create the boundary. You over there with them? You over here with me? Cool. You over there with them? Then stay the fuck away from me and leave me the fuck alone, and I'm good. Let me read something from the chat. It's all a lie. That mental health shit is how they push medication and the pharmaceutical companies get money. Facts. Thank you. Now all of a sudden you notice they pushing mental health. If you were 80s, baby, like me, they wasn't pushing no mental health. If you was on some mental health shit, they'd put you in a goddamn psych ward and you'll never get out. So you wasn't claiming that mental health shit unless you trying to get off of murder. In the 90s, they wasn't pushing that mental health. Now all of a sudden, because you got certain people talking about, I go see a therapist. Well, good for you. But everybody's not allotted that time to go see no fucking therapist. And everybody ain't got no dough to be spending on no fucking therapists. No, that's because we're modeling their behavior. No, let those quacky motherfuckers go see a therapist. What you do is you get these books and you want to get therapy, go to your black clinician, go to your black therapist, go talk to them on some real shit. Don't just be sitting up there with some Caucasian. How they gonna tell you about black people problems? Oh yeah, they can tell you because they created them. Know your purpose, know what you are. Your job is what you do. It's not who you are. And the job does not define you. And you do not need to be an ass-kissing Sambo, tell him about the gun line boss, Edward Shepard, coon, to be successful in life. And you don't have to have a whole bunch of money to be successful. You are the author of your success. Let me tell you something. I haven't felt this good in a long time. I'm talking about, man, since I was like 15, 16, 17, man, I feel good because I got knowledge. And now I know I can see the system. I can see the codes. And I'm like, oh shit, now I need to know what the codes are. That's what makes you keep reading. You gotta know what your path is and walk it, and don't let nobody get you off your square, man. And that's a fact. That the therapists take medications. That's a fact. They take them. And then they quacks. They want you to take. That's why look at the drug epidemic. Look at the pills. A motherfucker Caucasian look at a dope fiend and be like, oh my God, they're a crack addict. Clown, but you pop pills all day. You just as bad as them. But that has been socialized to our young people that it's normal. That's normal behavior. To just pop pills. Well, not feeling good. Let me take some for my depression. I want to feel good. Let me take this. Man, fuck all that, man. You are the author of your narrative, man. Blaze your own trail and magnetize people around you that's going to move forward. If they not moving forward, they ain't got no game plan, get the fuck away from them. That's just my perspective. I don't like to be around people that don't want to have no game plan. If you're around people that freestyle everything, like I said, go on a plantation. You work with people that freestyle and don't really know what they got going on, and they're not even looking into the future. They just kind of like, oh, well, I'm just going to go through the motions. And then watch what happens when they get 45 and 55 and 65. And then they still talking the same shit. Indoctrination at its finest. That's why when you go to these schools, it's about rubbing shoulders and making relationships. The education is good because that's your passport, but you gotta, it's relationships that you gotta make. Don't get indoctrinated. Don't think, oh, I've got my BA degree from such and such. That don't mean shit. But who do you know? Who's going to get you into a job? Because all you're doing is going and getting that education so you can go work for somebody. But if you listen to Dr. Boyce Watkins, he's going to tell you that's the biggest trap. Dr. Claude Anderson teaches us as well that a job is meant to maintain you. You're not going to get rich at no fucking job. And you ain't going to live comfortable at no fucking job. Because you're going to be mad and pissed off because you got some motherfucker that ain't never even did what you did telling you what to fucking do. I'm the manager of janitorial services. Have you ever cleaned a toilet? What's a toilet? That's exactly what it is. That's how it is in corporate America, and it ain't going to change. Hey, man, love, live life to the fullest. I would say magnetize what you want. Keep it fresh, keep it clean. Do what's best for you. Don't be around on no fuck shit. Hey, and if you on some bullshit, guilty, nigga. Shout out to Nuke. I'll holler at y'all in a minute. I'm out. Peace.